Voila. And we're back with another episode of R&R. It's Jamerson, Ballard, your host. And we here, man. It's episode number 32. It's been a wild one. Shout out to the Rant Gang. What's happening? What's up, Third? What's going on, man? What's going on? We here, man. We late, but we here. You know, I almost didn't get one out your boy because we got so much going on, man. What's happening? What's happening? Listen. Now, I mean, it's crazy, man. It's towards the end of the summer, man, and it ain't really stopping. You feel me? It's still going on, man. We had a lot of shit go on this past week, man. But we're gonna kind of trim it down a little bit. The name of the episode we're gonna go with Alabama Retaliation activated. Do you hear me? Because they got active out there in the sticks, boy. Montgomery, shout out to y'all, man. That whole, you know what I'm saying, that whole scenario is gonna be the who got active portion. We're gonna just kick it like that. We'll talk about a couple of other things, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it brief though, because up in New York, they had a whole riot because I guess, I don't even know a dude named like that. It was like the city was overwhelmed with broke niggas trying to get a free PlayStation. 29, what's up? Listen, now I'm not trying to sound like I'm a bougie Negro or nothing like that, man. But at the same time, I really try to stay away from spaces where shit is give away for free. You know what I'm saying? If you giving some shit away for free, I'm probably not gonna be there because I'm at a point now. I'm buying whatever it is I want, man. I'm not playing with that. You feel me? It had some shit out here. Okay, see what Peasy showed up. And that was free. But I was actually working, so I couldn't make it to that anyway. I wasn't finna do none of that. I'm not fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of risky out here when you do security anyway. But just from my perspective, man, when you doing events for people that don't pay for shit, they don't appreciate shit, man. So they had a whole riot out there. Whoever was throwing the situation is in jail right now for inciting the riot, basically. I mean, you know, and I don't think, I mean, it might not have been intentional. I don't even know if somebody got the PlayStation that he was trying to give out or however many. It was just, you know, bruh locked up and the whole city was just overwhelmed. They wasn't ready, man. Niggas was standing on top of subway stations and hot dog stands and all of those shit, man. All for some PlayStation. You niggas like video games a little bit too much, man. I mean, this kind of some bonus shit. I wasn't even really trying to go into this for real, but I mean, what the fuck is going on with you niggas out here loving the virtual reality lifestyle so hard? What we got? Let me see. He a YouTuber and it's famous and rich. He bonded out of jail the same day. Well, I mean, yeah, if you got bread, you supposed to do that. It's just, let me see. And he really do give away stuff all the time. He had good intentions. I believe so. I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not charging a nigga. I'm just saying, for me personally, I got the choice. So I'll buy my PlayStation if I want one, you feel me? And it keep me out of shit like that, because I don't really want to be surrounded by a whole bunch of thirsty-ass broke niggas who tearing up shit and don't really appreciate nothing, man. I'm not trying to shit on people who want a free PlayStation or who even play PlayStation. I'm just saying, I'm going to make mine happen out here in real life. So, you know what I'm saying? That's where I run shit out here in real life. I mean, I'm doing shit online, but I mean, I'm not trying to live in virtual reality like that's what's going on out here in this. You know what I'm saying? I had some clown leave a comment on my situation like I wasn't finna, like, bro, what the fuck is going on with all that shit? Nigga act like I'm tripping because I'm out here in real life. You feel me? I don't do that virtual shit. If you got an issue or we got something going on, I need to talk to you about something, I'm going to call you, and I'm going to pull up. I'm not trying to put that energy out there like I'm just Billy Badass or nothing, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do no Facebook banging and going back and forth with no nigga online about shit if there's an issue or if I got a question or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, security is basically like a I don't know, you're an adult babysitting job. And that's just, I mean, I wish niggas just did what they were supposed to do without having to be told what to do, like most grown people. But you know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on, man. And this lady, right? I'm gonna kind of start with this one because it's gonna lead up to this, you know, to the real shit. But it's a lady named Kia Simmons out in New Orleans, and she just got active on somebody, and she do security, look like at the library. So why is she getting a brick thrown at her by some nigga at the library? Was it a disgruntled lover or somebody that just didn't fuck with her like that? Or he trying to, why is you throwing bricks at this lady? Anyway, she pulled out the jammy on the nigga and blicked at his ass like 7 whole times. And I think she hit that nigga every time. So she got stupid aim. But she really finna sit down right now for however long, I don't know. I mean, it looked like self-defense, but, you know what I mean, they got to prove that the force that she was using wasn't excessive. So she definitely in jail. And, you know, it was a police car around when she shot and hit the car 2 times. So, you know, her lawyer looked game goofy. And this is another thing, man. Listen to me, man. If you out here, rent gang, I mean, you in the Capital Letter Club, you probably already know this. But your lawyer, if he look like shit, he's going to represent you like that. And I'm not necessarily saying that your lawyer got to be 3-piece suiting it. But if his shit don't match at all and his shoes scuffed up, his tie ain't shit, he look like he can spill coffee on his jacket. He looked tattered. He did. That's how he's going to represent you. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all out here pushing shit, and you got cases, and you in the courtroom, you know, you running around, you done bailed out. If you bail out, you gotta know you're gonna have some litigation. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a lawyer represent you in that courthouse now. There ain't no more public defenders' lives. And you know, they ain't really doing too much anyway, but you in there, you ain't come with a lawyer, and it's gonna be lawyers that probably post up in the courtroom just waiting on somebody to come through and ask them to represent them because they ain't really got shit going on. You want to try to shoot above that, if at all possible. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, if your lawyer look like shit, he's going to represent you like that, and you will fuck around and have to do some time, just on some real shit. What's up, hoodie? I'm just saying, I'm not trying to, you know, do too much. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm just expert or nothing, but that's something I do understand, bro. You gonna have to cash out. You know what I'm saying? You do get what you pay for real. I mean, saying make sure the nigga at least matching and he know what he talking about. Cause if he don't, your ass going down. Anyway, we're gonna go to the part that I really want to talk about, and everybody already kind of into it and shit. Really though, yeah. If your lawyer asks, I mean, you know, you have the right to fire the nigga. You ain't gotta fight no trial with no nigga that ain't talking about shit, or he just lazy, he barely doing whatever. But if you paying that nigga barely and you ain't got enough bread to really get some real tough litigation, bro, you getting thrown to the wolves. You know what I'm saying? There are some instances where you can damn near represent yourself. Like, I've had that happen one time, bro, but it was some minor traffic type shit that it was just like, you know, real cut and dry. But other than that, bro, definitely do yourself a favor and, you know, whatever you doing with your bread, if you out there trapping and shit, save you enough to get you a lawyer that's worth a fuck. What's even more fucked up, though, is that a lot of times you'll be doing all this trapping to get bread and doing all this shit when you end up spending it all on bail and a lawyer, bro. So it's like it's all for nothing and you back to square one. Then when you get out of prison or when you get out from under whatever you getting out of and you have to go and you on probation and all this shit, what you gonna do? You gonna go right back to trapping and try to run it back up. And you definitely don't want to get caught doing that shit again while you in the mix of trying to fight your cases. So it's just like, man, get you a motherfucking job or something. And you know what I'm saying? Clean your hustle up. Take your hustle and do something that's gonna actually, that's not breaking the law, bro. When I was out there doing whatever it is I was doing, I had this epiphany, right? It's like transferable skills, you feel me? It was like, I was just like, okay, so what can I sell that's legal and that everybody love, and it's like, and it's white, but it's legal, and it was like, shit, sugar. So on some real shit, I was like an ice cream man for like a couple summers, man, out there in Atlanta. I got some stories for y'all one day. I'll go into it, shit, but nigga, the struggle so real, boy. Thing had to be had, cause nigga, the kids are lined up in front of your shit like, nigga, you gonna give us something free? And for all you parents out there that ain't telling your kids shit like, if you ain't got no money, don't bother that man, then you ain't shit. Because if you ain't got no money, leave that man alone, bro. Get your broke ass away from the motherfucking truck. Anyway, we got some shit that just went on in Montgomery, Alabama. If y'all don't know, now you do, right? And so it was like a little riverboat rumble, whereas, it was some race shit. And this, again, another security guard who was just really doing his job, man, telling these rambunctious Caucasian people that they can't park their little Bantu boat or whatever it's called, where the ferry boat, which is, what this whole thing was for, was actually about to park. And they probably lit off of, whatever beer they chose to drink that day. You know what I mean? And then, Billy Bob and, all of them was just feeling themselves. They not finna be told what to do. So, I mean, me personally, I don't really drink like that. I don't drink. If I ever do, it's very little. And it's just like, but I'm so tall, bro. I'm not really trying to sweat, so I don't want to be hot. I don't really drink like that. And I don't do the headaches and all that shit. So, you know what I mean? If that's your drug of choice, cool. But, like I said, me personally, I don't get down. So, it's kind of irritating to me if I'm in a place where everybody is drunk and act like they don't know what's going on. Because you don't get no pass for that. Not with me. Anyway, the man doing his job, right? And he telling the people, or the person that he dealing with at the time, that he can't park his boat there. They feeling themselves, do firearm, bam. And it's on after that. It's like Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? Lil Nick, what's happening, man? Sue, what's going on, man? What's up? Salute to you, bro. Listen, they out there thumping in the middle of the day, and the man really trying to reason with dude first. He turned his hat backwards 2 times. You know what I'm saying? I almost forgot where he was. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call the nigga Gerald. That nigga Gerald was ready to go. But I guess old Jim Bob wasn't really trying to wasn't hearing him. And it went on after that, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got macked out with a chair, and it was a young man that swam from the riverboat to the circumstance and got active. And he a teenager. Shout out to you, Afro man. Brett got busy on their ass, blood. He slammed some nigga like he in a WWE wrestling match, you feel me? And, he definitely made his presence felt, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it's not even a secret that I'm rooting for the people that look like me. You know what I mean? Because there was just some outright hatred. Now, right is right and wrong is wrong. Now, I'm not saying that, it should have been, I would hope that it wouldn't go down like that. But, dude really probably thought he was by himself. But, salute to us for the unification, you feel me? Because we was, on a unified front. And we wasn't going out like that, man. You know what I mean? Gerald, Tony, Robert, Gary, all of them niggas was going in, bruh. And Billy Bob then was overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? Karen and them couldn't handle it, man. Shout out to them, though. Because, they learned a hard lesson, man. And that is, consequences and repercussions. You know what I mean? For every action, there is a reaction. And, I mean, you know, it looked like they was trying to find some weak person to go in on because one of the dudes, he couldn't figure out who to hit. So he trying to get it in on a black chick. And that's just the type of shit we don't fuck with. Miss Hacker, what's going on? Shout out to you, man. Listen, I'm just kind of commentating what happened at the Alabama melee. You know, the rumble in Montgomery, or the Riverboat Rumble. It's really sad, man, to see that, the Caucasian team was trying to take advantage of the man that was all in to jump him. But, and it was just refreshing to see that he wasn't by himself out there. And then instead of people just filming and looking and smiling and pointing and shit, they got it in with him. You know what I'm saying? To even up the score and keep these motherfuckers, at base so they'll learn to keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, man, out here doing what you supposed to be doing. You doing your job, and, somebody out there that just kind of feeling themselves, their pride is activated, and they don't want to do what they being told to do because it's a black person telling them. That's just nonsense, you know what I'm saying? So don't let that be you, man, because, yeah, man, they ordered a whole family meal of ass whooping and got their order filled, you feel me? And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? In other news, though, we got a segment that I like to call Don't Be a Weirdo. And in this week's Weirdo of the Week, we got a dude out of Oregon. His 29-year-old Nagasi Zuberi. Now, let me tell y'all something. This nigga definitely had a plan, which makes him the Weirdo of the Week, because he had this actually written out. The feds got him with a notepad in his car, how he talking about cornering some chick that don't really got nobody. So he ordered a prostitute, right? And this is, again, in Oregon. I think he was out in Portland where he got the chick to meet up with him. And he posed as an agent, a police officer or undercover officer of some sort. And so if you selling pussy, which is not something I'm promoting, but, do your due diligence, you know what I'm saying? If a person tell you the feds or whatever, make them show you some credentials. And not just some fake ass badge they flashing, because I don't know how dude was dressed. I'm pretty sure he acted like he was undercover. But you gotta be careful out there, man. It really ain't no right way to do wrong shit. But I'm not trying to get down on the young lady as much as I am this weirdo who felt like it was cool to steal some pussy. Like, I already know how I feel about, non-consensual situations. You know what I'm saying? But, the dude planned this whole thing out, got the chick to meet him in Portland, posed as a undercover officer, told her she was under arrest, handcuffed her, threw her in the back of his car, allegedly, and then, drove her all the way to basically Seattle, and then put her in some makeshift cell that he had in his garage that was made out of cinder blocks. Now, to the woman's credit, she got up out of that the same day, which doesn't say a lot about dude's craftiness. But, you know what I mean? It's a lot of weird shit going on out there, even in Oregon, which is kind of like a square spot. Yeah. What's up, Search? What's happening? So, yeah, man, this is just kind of like weird that it ain't no safe place, you know what I mean? It's not, I don't know if y'all ever seen that show about Portland called Portlandia, and it kind of made me feel like everybody out there is on some, what's the word? Where they just not like You know what I mean? Not with it like that. You know what I'm saying? It kind of remind me, it looked like maybe Austin, Texas or somewhere. There's a lot of, it's not a hippie vibe, but it's like a hipster vibe. You understand what I'm saying? My favorite OKC rapper. Oh, okay. Oh, is that what that is? Okay. So yeah. Yeah, watch your back and your front, man. Protect your neck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep this one kind of short because I got a whole lot of shit going on. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but I had to come through and show y'all something. You know, I ain't gonna cheat y'all. I'm gonna treat y'all. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just rant about what I've seen over the last few days, man. Because like I said, I've been busy. But this last little area I'm gonna deal with is wake the fuck up. I don't know if y'all understand what that means, but yeah, it's where I kind of highlight an artist that I've been dealing with. And the one I'm gonna politic with this time is his name is Babyface E out of Detroit. I wasn't able to do no real, research on like names of the songs that he got coming out recently, but I mean he do got some heat, bro. He's coming with it. You know what I mean? I ain't vetted him like I do normally, where I wait about 3 years before. So if he do some hoe ass shit in the next year or 3, don't hold me accountable. But the young nigga got something with him. I'm fully planning on doing an interview with another young man out here in Oklahoma City that's doing some shit that I'm impressed with. So y'all stay tuned for that. If all things go well, it'll probably be out Thursday of this week. But like I said, man, I'm gonna roll up out of here, man. I hope y'all have a safe week, and productive week, and keep your head on the swivel, and stay dangerous. This is Jamerson Ballard. Oh wait, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channels, man. It's Jamerson Ballard on all platforms. Let me see what she say. Oh yeah, send me something. Search. I'll fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, if you got some music that you want to, me hear, I'm open to it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, send me that. And like I said, my Cash App is $SuperStee SuperStee. Let me see what else. Oh, okay. What's happening? I mean, we holding it down, man. Like I said, we just went over everything. You kind of just caught the last end. So y'all, if y'all just now getting in the room, rewind it to the beginning. Like, share, subscribe. It's Jamerson Ballard signing off.